Why is everybody sleeping on Avalanche, one of those biggest tokens out there? I do think the whales are coming back, and I'm going to show you the stats for it. So still think they'll hit a target because which Gary does, expecting AVAX to slide in this position. No knock on the project, just my opinion. ADA, see, won't getting any expect cards from the founder here. So seems like other tokens, like the reason why AVAX is growing is not because it's the best one, but it's because it's the most consistent one. So it got hit definitely by the DeFi market. Look at this. So this huge hole you see right here that it had to climb out of, this is what I call the DeFi hole, because every single layer 1 blockchain was heavily relying on decentralized finance. So they were basically relying on their only product being all these cool crypto decentralized exchanges that just made money in staking. So people used them to make money. And after the money dried out, and after the projects failed, look at what happened with the prices. It's just made a massive drop. Now, DeFi isn't coming back, but the AVAX token is. And here's why I'm worried about the AVAX token. While it does have all these price levels, all these updates, while it does have more holders in the crypto space, so there's actually more people holding, like, look at this. There's more people. There were really, like, all the whales sold here. Look at this. There was only 400 people holding 1 to 100K, and this is crazy, and only like 22 people holding more than 100K. So let that sink in. But if we look at the all-time graph, it seems like there was a huge market rally, and there is people that are excited to see more of these type of updates. Now, what I do expect for this project, though, is that crypto, in a sense, could be seeing something that we have never seen before, and that is actual ETF approvals. And here I see only 30, 40 whales, and they have been slowly increasing. There's like 40 whales here. Isn't that pretty much crazy? But there's 68,000 people coming back to it. So there's only about 5,000 holders added, and we don't know how many of these are like bots or sniping, not necessarily by the project itself, but just from the actual updates we're seeing. So that's something I'm worried. Like, where will this project go from here? And the real reasoning is, it saw a small pump here in July for no reason. We saw about 3,000 holders, and I'm not sure about this pump, but I do know it got corrected and all the whales sold. Look at this, 3,000 whales. There was like a huge offloading, and there was also a few whales selling. Now, slowly whales are increasing by not a big amount, and you can also see the whales holding like a large portion of this. So this is one thing I'm worried about. How can AVAX perform better than this? It saw what? Let's take a look here. It saw a huge 118% in a month. So I do think there's going to be a correction in this point. Like, there's no reason it wouldn't be. And for that, I think the big price problem is AVAX has something that we haven't seen before, and that is most likely it has like these massive price gains, but it doesn't really have that sort of utility that we have been hoping for, and that's what I'm worried about for AVAX. Like, we probably won't be seeing any type of utility like DeFi anytime soon because of all the regulation, all the crypto content. So that's where this is a problem. This is where I'm seriously worried. Like, how can this go up 118% if DeFi users, if all the other users are still the same? And this is what I really don't get. But again, it's a crypto project. If you like it, get it out. But if you don't like it, you can also skip it, and you won't be missing out on so many gains. I think there's plenty of great projects. I don't think it's necessarily a bad project in that sense. I just think not a lot of there's like a lot of opportunities for it, but I also think there's a chance that it might see a huge dip. So in the long term, AVAX has strong potential, but the whales holding it, like, there's a big chunk, like a very small chunk of whales holding it, mostly people, and there's not huge activity on it. So most people haven't came back to DeFi yet. They basically left DeFi, like went on an Oregon trail. And there is definitely some potential in this one. If you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace everyone.